Welcome everyone to the first episode of Influence Unleashed, where we take a deep dive and look at how you can launch and build your extraordinary personal brand. And in today's episode, we're going to be diving in and talking about why a personal brand will literally change everything for you. So guys, why will a personal brand change everything for you? Okay, so the biggest thing that I want to kind of touch on here is go through how you might actually make that happen and why it's actually something that you can do no matter who you are or what industry you're in. Okay, so this is for people who have current businesses. This is for people who don't have a business, who are trying to figure it out. These are for people who have a brick and mortar business, an online business. It doesn't matter who you are. Building a personal brand and understanding why it will change everything will literally be one of the most powerful tools that you can use inside of your business, okay? So we're gonna be taking a deep dive on that today, and I wanna talk a little bit about why this is for you. Now, a personal brand is, for those who don't really have a clear picture of exactly what that looks like and may have just heard the term thrown around a lot, personal brand is the ability to brand yourself online and position yourself as someone who documents their life. That's how I kind of like to look at things that way. A personal brand is all about showing the life and the business behind the actual business. Okay, so it's got a lot to do with being able to share your raw life experiences and literally showing people behind the scenes of what's going on inside of everything that you're doing with your life and business. So what that may look like is you may be talking about your successes and failures. You may go in and talk about some of the lessons that you're learning and some of the the difficulties that you're having with your life or your business and aspects about how you feel and what you're thinking. Because a lot of times when it comes to personal branding or when it comes to just having a business in general, customers and people don't see that side of you, don't see that side of your business. And so what this is going to enable you to do is be able to show a little bit more about you and what's going on, and it's going to allow your audience to connect with you and your brand and your business on a whole deeper level, which is going to have them keep coming back for more and more and more of your products and services that you're looking to sell. Okay, so that's a little bit about personal branding and how that can work for you. But what I really want to focus on in this episode is how a personal brand will actually change everything and really touch on 4 key points here. So I have quite a few friends that are currently building a personal brand, and they've been able to be really successful because they've been able to put out free content, share their life, their experiences, what they're learning, and also teach people specific things in their industry, okay? And so really what it has to come down to with this whole idea of personal branding is having the ability to put out free content, okay? It's about putting out value to your audience that is going to help inspire, help educate, or help change their lives in some way or some form. So obviously one of the biggest things that you can do to put out your free content is use social media. For example, Instagram TV, IGTV, using this right now. You can use YouTube, you can use Instagram, Facebook groups, Facebook profiles. You can use a slew of different social media platforms, but those can be those platforms for you that you're going to enable yourself to put out that type of free content for your audience and for your people, just to document and share your life. Now, other things might include even contributing on forums, right? Using Medium and Quora and Reddit. Those are ways that you can kind of get your voice out there and share a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes of your business and your industry, so that other people in the same industry can really learn like what's going on and learn about you as a human being. So these are really powerful ways that you can leverage social media to actually help you build your business a lot bigger and influence more people, all right? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, if we want to leave a legacy, if we want to leave a message, and we want to, really help leave an impact on those that we're trying to help with our businesses and the products and services that we're providing, this is going to allow us to do it on a whole different scale. Okay. So the second thing that I want to talk about is it gives your people and your audience an opportunity to see that you're a real human being, right? We talked about this a little bit, and the reason why this is so powerful is because, oftentimes today, people don't really get to see the real side of a business, don't get to see like the human beings behind the business that is being built, either the successes or the failures that are happening behind the scenes. You kind of just see the very surface level of the business, their marketing, you're seeing their products and services, and everything's really refined and done properly in order to actually sell their products. But what if you're able to give a different perspective to your audience by being just a little bit vulnerable without jeopardizing, revealing the strategies and techniques that you use within your business too much, right? But being able to create that deeper connection with those that you're creating the content for, right? So there are people in your industry, there are people who want to learn about what you're doing, and they want to know from your experiences what's working and what's not. They want to hear your experiences about what is going on behind the scenes, because they're wondering in their minds how they might actually do the similar thing to what you're doing. And that's going to give them a roadmap or some sort of strategy of like, okay, well, I've got to work towards getting this done in order to make this happen. So those are some of the things that can be really powerful for you in creating these deeper connections and relationships with your audience and with your customers. All right, and that's going to have them coming back for more and more and more every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year for your products and services. So you won't really have to market to those people, because they'll be so invested in you as a human being, as the face of the business, to actually invest themselves in the things that you're providing, because they know that because you're providing all this value up front, then the products and services that you're offering are going to be extremely valuable as well if they pay for them, right? So the next point that I wanted to hit on here is it's really going to allow you to make an impact and share your unique voice and message with people everywhere. Now, I want to elaborate on this a little bit because, again, we have touched on it slightly, but think about this for a second. Every single person on this planet, 7.3 billion people or something like that, they all have unique experiences, circumstances, views, beliefs, and ways that they see the world, opinions that they have that other people don't. And you have the opportunity to step out, put yourself out there, just have the courage to take a step out and put yourself out there, create content, and reveal a little bit more about you. And what that's going to enable you to do is, we were talking about having, the failures and successes that you go through. You share your life, your thoughts, your feelings, going through certain events that happen within your business, within your life in general. That's going to allow people out there who specifically need your opinion, your experiences, to help them overcome a similar problem to what you had gone through in your business or in your life. Like, think about how powerful that is, right? Like, you are literally the only person that's going to impact certain people in this world, okay, in a certain way. I can't impact people the way that you can impact people, right? And beyond that, there are people that I can't help that you can, because of your unique message and your unique experiences. So that leaves room for 7.3 billion people to share their story, to share their life, and to help share their successes, failures, and document their journey, right? Because I always like to say, when it comes to your journey, we're all at certain points, right? We're all at different stages of life. But the truth is that where you are in your journey right now, there's always someone behind you. There's always someone trying to get where you are. So if you can provide certain experiences and stories and, just thoughts and feelings, you're going to enable that person to overcome a struggle or a problem that they may be having at that time that you've gone through yourself. So I want you guys to know that you are unique in your own way. And the power about this is that when you are thinking about creating free content and you're scared about putting yourself out there, creating videos, writing posts on forums and things like that, just know that your voice needs to be heard. That you have something to say that people need, okay? Because you're different from every other human being on this planet, and you don't have to be like this amazing video presenter or this amazing person writing, inspiring stuff. You just get to be you, okay? And that's the power of a personal brand. Is the personal brand is just you, okay? It's being you. So if you think about it that way, there's really no limitations to helping you get started today. Like, this is the power of what it can do for you. Now, we're going to be talking about how you can actually craft your message. We're going to be talking about how you can actually monetize your personal brand, how you can incorporate this and ways that you can build this into your business to make it really work for you. And so, this is just the beginning stage, is you have to take that first step. You have to be willing to put yourself out there and just have that courage that someone's going to listen. All right. So the last point that I want to touch on is it can actually become a further income source for you personally on top of your own business. So not only will this personal brand enable you to actually bring in more customers, leads, and a more a really passionate and powerful audience for and customers for your products and services, but it's also going to allow you to monetize your personal brand. Create things to actually help your audience in different kind of ways than what your business is already doing. And so this is really powerful because it can actually create a separate or individual income stream, another income stream for you and your business. And this can actually be something that can overshoot your business, what your business is doing, right? The income that's bringing in. And a personal brand is so powerful, and it's a win-win situation for everyone because you're being yourself, you're sharing your unique message and impacting and inspiring other people's lives, and you get to make money while doing it. And that's the beauty of a personal brand, is it's a win-win for everyone. It's a way for you to be you, it's a way for you to share your message, and it's a way for you to make money off it too. Okay? So, that's really what I wanted to touch on here in this episode. But every episode, what my plan is I want to give you a practical action step. I want to give you something that you can take away and actually implement to help you work towards really building this extraordinary personal brand around whatever you're doing. No matter who you are, what industry you're in, this is going to be a really powerful steps to help make this actually happen. Because how many times do we hear things and we don't take action? How many times do we consume information and we don't actually do anything about it? I want this to be something that's really actionable, where you can get real results. Okay? So, action step for today is I want you to start thinking of you as the face of the business. And think of this question, okay? What message do you feel really strongly about and passionately about that would inspire people's lives? Now, this could be a problem that you want to solve. This could be just a strong opinion about a subject that you may have, okay? I really want you to take that question to heart, okay? And let me just state that question again. What message do you feel strongly and passionately about the world that you could share? And, maybe it's something that could... What message do you feel strongly and passionately about that would inspire people's lives? Okay, so that's the question I really want you to take away and think about after going through this episode today. So guys, in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into a strategy that will help you clearly identify your voice and your message, and we might actually go into some of the next steps that you can take to ultimately start expanding your business in a different kind of way, okay? So I look forward to going into episode 2 with you. Thanks so much for being here on the first episode here on Influencer Unleashed. And if you're really wanting to take things to the next level, if you want to launch and build your extraordinary personal brand, then the link to Influence Unleashed will be in the comments or description of this video. You can go to influencerunleashed.teachable.com and take a look. But until next time, guys, I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.